Hello, everybody. I'm in my room in Hastings, in the hotel. I got 1.5 out of 2 today. I was first game I was playing against Good Junior, Emil Steiners. Um, I think I made a bad mistake at one point. I went A5. He took. I went Queen A4. I missed a much stronger move there. Rook A8. I was very surprised he didn't just take and go Rook D3. And I thought, yeah, Queen A4 was terrible. But really, Queen C6 was terrible because Queen B5 there was actually, I can then go A5 anyway, so that's without having to worry about taking the pawn back later. So that was quite a bad sequence of moves. But then later on, I found this knight D5 idea. I think that's almost winning by force. But I was thinking the engine. I actually did some analysis on the game, but I struggled to upload a video because it was too long. So I'm trying to do a short video here. And during the afternoon, probably should play on at the end. Playing against Swedish IM, quite high rated, 2491. Tiny position, it's kind of like a key Farkle position right at the end, right? Slightly better structure, but objectively very, very equal, right? Tiny edge for if you're playing against a computer. If you're white against a computer, you might draw, but as black, you probably lose. So that's probably the difference. So, but human versus human game with closely matched is probably going to be a draw. Again, if I was black against Magnus there, I'd probably lose, right? Black against Keith, maybe I'd lose because he's obviously got a great understanding of those positions. One thing I wanted to talk about though was the tournament in the World Rapid. I know everyone talking about the Magnus situation, but I wanted to mention people like Brandon Jacobson, Daniel Naroditsky, Neiman, Denis Lazovic, because a lot of shade has been thrown on those players, but they're clearly very strong players. So hopefully that's buried the debate now about whether they're good players or not, because some people do well online, they don't play well over the board. But we're clearly seeing that they're just very strong at chess. I think that's the new reality now, that we're getting a lot more good chess players than we did, say, even 20 years ago. The strength and depth is increasing all the time partly because of the COVID lockdown and the internet. It's just very easy to get good at chess now. It's not easy. Obviously, you have to put a lot of hours in. All those people are very, very good chess players, but they've also put a lot of hours in. But there's not the restrictions on getting good in terms of you had to do certain things. Now, if you can just get good by just playing a lot of chess online, basically. So, there might have been financial constraints before about traveling. It wasn't the online game that there is now, but now a lot of it's online. So a lot of these players have made maybe one or two of them have been naughty in the past, but we're clearly seeing that they're very strong. So Magnus is trying to come back for the blitz. Hopefully Magnus will be back in the blitz, but I don't like the new format anyway with a knockout. Don't like that at all. I think it's ruined what was a great event. But yeah, that's the video. Mainly I wanted to talk about how Neiman beat Nakamura. Jacobson beat Nakamura with 1-8-4. They're clearly just very good players. And Naroditsky was leading. Denis Lazovic beat Magnus. Great game. Naroditsky was leading, outright lead at one point. He was playing incredible chess. I don't think he believes in himself enough. If he believed in himself more, I think he could have kicked on and won that tournament. But he started taking draws, and probably a little bit like me, right? I took a draw today. Anyway, leave your comments down below. Do you agree with me that the debate on whether people like Hans Niemann are good chess players is buried now, that they clearly are very strong? Or do you think there's still a little bit of doubt about their performances, some of their performances?